Crimson Shroud has 3 playable characters. 3. Storyline can be completed in 10 hours. 10. By all accounts, this is about a fifth of a decent RPG. Fittingly then, it costs $8. About, hey, look at that, a fifth of a decent RPG. But for its low price point and relatively brief duration, Crimson Shroud proves that it's more idea than execution. And that's awesome, because it's got execution in spades. This is a throwback to when RPGs were RPGs. Not just because there's turn-based combat against lines of fantasy enemies. Anyone can do that. No, to succeed in Crimson Shroud, you're gonna need to bust out your dice bag and line up your polyhedrals, because Yasumi Matsuno, the man behind Final Fantasy Tactics, is your new DM. Good luck. Inside the space of this 3DS download, the final chapter of Guild 01 to be translated here in the States, a complex tale of intrigue plays out, and frankly I'd expect nothing less. It centers upon Geok, don't quote me on that pronunciation, and his ragtag band of adventurers for hire hunting through ruins on a typical fetch quest. Only, as Final Fantasy Tactics has shown us, these kinds of quests are never typical. There's plenty of problem-solving and searching to be done, the occasional bands of hostiles to put down, and plenty of flowery language courtesy of everyone's favorite translator, Alexander O. Smith. The whole experience feels less like a video game and more like an evening around the dinner table playing D&D and chucking dice. Even more striking is the animation, or rather, the complete lack thereof. The visuals consist of static figurines, one might even liken them to painted miniatures, being shot from various dramatic camera angles inside impressively crafted backdrops while text scrolls by on screen. Battles, similarly, feature your minis against their minis as turn-based combat plays out. Small scale of the game be damned, the mechanics of the game are sound and had me hankering for more. Each turn you can attack, use an item, or cast a spell, as well as use a skill. Some require a roll of the dice to determine their success or failure, facilitated by shaking the stylus across the touchscreen and letting them fly. By using spells and skills of different elements in sequence, your combo builds, eventually yielding additional dice you can spend to increase the damage or accuracy of a given action. If you emerge victorious, your performance during the battle determines how much of the spoils you can claim. There are encumbrance rolls, though they're unlikely to cause a problem. And even if they do, you can just bash 2 like items together to create a +1 version of that piece. Crimson Shroud is just a troublesome house cat and a $5 chipped in for pizza away from being a quality pen and paper RPG. And while I know there's probably not much chance of seeing an extended version outside of this Guild 01 offering, let's just say I'll be keeping my D20s at the ready.